Hi guys, this is Devan and welcome to my channel. I make videos for MBA aspirants, students and marketing professionals. So if you're coming to my channel for the first time, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you are notified every time I come up with a new video. We have less than 1 month to CAT, and in this video I will give you strategies that you can use to optimize your time in these days to prepare well for CAT. My goal is to give you achievable targets so that you are well prepared by 25. That leaves you 3 days of buffer before CAT. Now there are 3 kinds of aspirants that appear for CAT. If you are appearing for CAT, you are either a fresher in the final years of your bachelor's, or you are a working professional, or you are a non-working pass out preparing full time for CAT. I will be talking to each one of you in this video and hope from tomorrow and each passing day you will be able to proceed steadily towards your CAT goals. Firstly, freshers, you guys have your college semester to take care of, something which you cannot ignore for CAT because that semester marks are also important for your entry into an IIM. So what do you do then? No matter what happens, you need to take out 2 hours and 15 minutes each day for CAT. 2 hours for practice anytime in the day you are comfortable in, and 15 minutes every morning to glance through what you have done the last day. That will help you in boosting your retention. In those 15 minutes, you will not be practicing anything or thinking too much. You will just have to look at the problems you have solved, what mistakes you have made, how to solve problems like these in the future. These 15 minutes are important because they help in analyzing where you stand in terms of progress. Simply practicing without checking your retention is going to take you nowhere, and this is the last thing I want for you guys. Now for the next 20 days you have 2 hours of practice, meaning there are 40 hours. Think of the topics or portion you are lagging behind or are generally weak in. Give them more time while not ignoring other topics as well. Also, if you want to optimize your time, remove any kind of distractions. Do not Netflix and kill your time. I know I have talked about a movie on Netflix in the past, but that was not for people appearing in the CAT next month. So use your time wisely. If you want a more strategic process, you can watch the replay of my live session that I held on Graphy. That is going to give you a clear idea of how to approach CAT. Check out the link in the description. Do enroll for that. The second category of aspirants is working professionals. If you're working, your job may be too demanding, exhausting you of your energy, or you may have been benched. So these are the 2 extremes of working professionals that are there today. So now you can be anywhere in between these 2 extremes. Now, one advantage as a working professional you have over students is that you do not have semester exams knocking at your door. You do not have any projects that is going to impact your CAT score. The work experience depends on the number of years you have worked and the number of projects you have done. While for students, each semester marks is going to count in their final marks. So in this scenario, you too can spend 2 hours and 15 minutes every day for the next 20 days to cover the syllabus of CAT. In case your job is demanding and you simply don't have the time to do it, use your weekends to cover for the loss during the week. If you are among those who have not been in touch with academics for a year or 2 and are feeling lethargic going back and revising your school concepts, then there is a little more efforts that you need to put in from your end. Then you may need to spend more time getting over the friction of relearning the concepts again. Whatever your scenario may be, dedication and strategic time management is going to help you a long way in your MBA journey. If you are liking this video so far, please hit the like button as it helps in spreading the message to many such aspirants like you who need to hear this. And do mention in the comment when you have started your CAT preparation, how far you have progressed, and do share your thoughts about CAT, about MBA in the comment section with the community. People would love to hear each other. I would love to hear from you guys. The third category is non-working pass outs who are preparing for CAT full time. I simply respect your dedication and wish for all the success that you have sacrificed for. If you have been preparing full time, you have already covered the syllabus. What is challenging here is to be psychologically dedicated when you have covered the syllabus, and I know you have done a great job there. But this video is also intended to keep you alert till the exam, which is why I am saying when you have already covered the syllabus, there is a chance of complacency and you may feel like slacking, and that is where you will go wrong. And all your efforts that you have taken till then will go down the drain, and you will be left far behind the people who are gearing up to be at the position you are in now. Slacking even for a day would mean that you are giving up on 5% of your practice time, and the other two categories are already gearing up to come to the level you are in now. So don't leave them a space. Practice the way you have been practicing without losing your time, your speed, and your dedication. Remember guys, CAT syllabus isn't tough. You have already studied those concepts in your high school. What's tough is to solve those easy questions quickly and accurately. And the only way to achieve that is through practice. That was one small advice I had for all of you appearing in CAT this year. There are many other tips that I could not cover in this video. So if you have any query or any other part that you felt that I left behind, do mention them in the comment. I will try to reply to you all, and I will try to come up with a video addressing those concerns as well. Interact with the community and help me reach out to you in a much better way. If you're still not sure if CAT or MBA is for you or not, I have made a video on who should and who should not do MBA. Do check that out. Hope you enjoyed the video. Best of luck. Bye bye.